Is it love or emotional dependence? We previously talked about how hyper-independence is often connected to avoidant attachment. Now let's talk about the other side of the pattern, codependency and anxious attachment. So let's start with a simple question. Is it love or emotional dependence? Imagine this. Someone you care about suddenly becomes distant. They reply to your message with just one word. Or they take hours to respond. Or they don't respond at all. Your mind starts racing. Did I do something wrong? Are they upset with me? Are they losing interest? You replay the last conversation in your head. You start analyzing their tone. You feel anxious, restless, uneasy. And suddenly, your entire emotional state depends on how that person responds next. Now imagine another situation. Your partner comes home quiet after work. They seem distant, maybe tired, maybe distracted. But instead of simply noticing it, your mind immediately turns inward. Did I say something wrong? Are they upset with me? Did I disappoint them somehow? So you start trying to fix the atmosphere. You become extra accommodating. You ask repeatedly if everything is okay. You try to lighten the mood, or you apologize even when you're not sure why. And if they remain distant, you feel uneasy for the rest of the evening. Your peace begins to depend on whether they feel okay with you. If these situations feel familiar, you may not be experiencing love alone. You may be experiencing emotional dependence connected to anxious attachment. This is not about loving too much. It's about feeling like your emotional safety depends on someone else's behavior. In these dynamics, you may notice things like checking your phone repeatedly to see if they replied, feeling relief when they finally respond, but anxiety again when the conversation slows down, apologizing quickly even when you're not sure what you did wrong, saying yes to things you don't really want, just to keep the connection stable, or feeling responsible for fixing someone else's moods. If they seem distant, you try harder. If they seem upset, you try to make things better. And slowly, without realizing it, you start abandoning your own emotional needs. This pattern usually begins much earlier than the relationship itself. Anxious attachment often develops when emotional safety felt inconsistent during childhood. Sometimes love was warm and present. Other times it felt distant, unpredictable, or conditional. So the nervous system learned an important lesson. Stay alert. Pay attention to emotional changes. Keep the connection at all costs. This adaptation helped you survive emotionally. But in adulthood, it can create exhausting relationship patterns, where avoidant patterns often say, "I'm safer on my own." Anxious patterns often say, "I'm safer when I know you're still here." Both are survival responses. Neither one is a flaw in your personality. They are patterns your nervous system learned in order to protect connection. But what once protected you may now be draining you. Healing emotional dependence does not mean you stop loving deeply. It means you stop disappearing in order to keep the relationship. It means learning that you can care without carrying someone else's emotional world. You can love without constantly proving your worth. You can stay connected without losing your sense of peace. And the moment you begin to notice these patterns, that is when you can start healing from dependency. What are you willing to unlearn?